Hello, hello. Alright, so today we're gonna be, well, I will be painting this, making a mural sketch for a maternity mural. So, that's maternity. For a, let me clarify that. A maternity ward at the Grandview Hospital in Sellersville. So they contacted me and they want me to paint a mural for them. So I'll be doing that today. I have a picture of, here we go. Let me start by importing this picture. It's been a while since I worked at the computer. I kind of forget everything. Anywho, this is the wall that I'll be working on. So let me just straighten it up a little bit. I already did. And good morning, Anchan. Good morning. How are you today? So I'm just gonna start by making another copy of this. And I'm gonna start by cleaning it up a little bit. Good morning, Jamie. How are you guys doing today? How's everybody's day going? Alright. So I just want to start by cleaning the wall a little bit. I really do like painting directly, like making the sketch directly onto the wall so that then I see the proportions and everything and how it'll look. Because, well, I could do that on paper. I could just grab all the dimensions and transcribe it to inches instead of feet. But I find that doing a digital sketch like this is so much easier and lets the person see exactly how it's gonna look on the wall, you know? So I'm just cleaning it up a little bit. I'm doing well, Jamie. My family are at school and at work, and I'm just enjoying a nice morning, late morning. So this is the second sketch that I'm making for this. I already did one, well, actually two. It's a funny story with this maternity mural sketch, because when we were talking, and there's quite a big group of people coordinating this, so there's a lot of opinions to take into consideration, you know. Some people have a different opinion and style and idea of how they want this mural to come out. And the first time I got a very solid, you know, kind of guidance on how to make it. So I did, it was a stork and a rainbow, stork with a baby in its beak. So I did that, and then they realized that not everybody was on the same page. Like, not all the nurses and coordinators were on the same page with what they wanted, so they did not want the childish idea of the stork, you know. So then I sent them some pictures of what I thought would be cool, and it was very cute, you know, like a penguin under its mother's belly. It was really cute, just standing there, and the mother in the background, just the belly part, because, you know, the penguin is so much smaller. Then I had other cute animal pictures of mother and baby animal, and then they got back to me saying, you know, actually I think we have a better idea of what we want. And they said something that connects the community, you know, like some scenery from Pennsylvania, like a view, a vista of of the neighboring places. So I'll be doing the Peace Valley. I'll be gathering some images from different places that are iconic to Bucks County, Pennsylvania. Let me grab a little bit of shade here just for the grabbing a different brush. Make a little bit of shadow. If there's a ledge here, that will be shaded right in here. How's the fam? We missed you last time. I don't think you were there. Were you there for Lewis's stream? I don't remember. I thought you were missing. So it's really fun, actually. I'm learning to like working with Photoshop, doing digital art. Look at me. Yeah, you weren't. I missed you. I noticed you missing, at least. Oh, let me show you really quickly the other sketch that I did. So this was the first one. It's got a covered bridge. We have quite a few covered bridges here in Pennsylvania, and they said they wanted some farms and some rolling hills, and maybe representing the families and community, just some animals with babies. And hey Clara, how are you doing? So I'm just showing the first sketch that I did, and then here it's not very visible, but I have a bird feeding her two babies while just standing there while they're keep their mouths open. And then I have some little hummingbird here. We have quite a few hummingbirds here in PA, with trumpet flowers and then some butterflies. And then I just put this couple here for them to see how it would look with people in front. I don't know what happened here. Hang on, I think a layer got shifted. So this is the logo. Oh, I need to clean that up. I hope I saved a Photoshop file. But this would be the logo of the hospital. Ooh. Sorry to hear that, Jamie. Hope you're feeling better now. Alright, so this is what I'll be working with today. I have some reference photos that I'll be working from. And just get them up on my screen. I'll show you my references. So I have a picture of Peace Valley Park here, and then I'll be working from this image too. So I'll kind of be smashing these together, making kind of like a collage, and just trying to work them in the same painting. I thought this would be really nice for the middle part. I'll be just using the bridge. Maybe that's where I'll be writing the logo, because they want the logo to be integrated into the design. They don't want it to be just like on the top. So that this is the other view of the Peace Valley Lavender Farm. I thought that'd be cool to put the building there and the lavender. So yeah, hope it'll turn out okay. I mean, we'll see if they like any of these ideas. I hope so, because otherwise, what just happened? Thank you. feeling much better. That's good. That's okay, Clara. It's good to have you here. Either way, something happened to my pictures. Oh, I lost Photoshop. That's... There we go. Alright. So let's see. Maybe I'll zoom in a little bit. That's good. Okay, let me grab the other picture. This is the quick thumbnail photo that I did. Maybe I'll just hold it up here. Just to have as a reference. Again, I am a noob with Photoshop, so much patience is needed with this one. Can't see the whole thing anyway. Okay. Just start really quickly with a blue sky. Were you busy, Clara? I haven't really been on... I mean, it's no surprise for me. I haven't really been active on social media and stuff like that. So they want the colors to be quite saturated. Let's see. Maybe this is nice for the sky. What are you busy with, Clara? What are you working on? And no, I don't. I also do not. Huh. You just lost my face. Wonder what happened. OBS cam just decided to quit on me. That's sad, you can't see my face. Here we go. Doing a whole bunch of things. Got a bunch of stuff to work on, but I'm just thinking of doing the things that need to get done first, you know? trying to be responsible and all of that. So that box will stay there. Alright, hang on. Let me just see what's happening with my OBS because what in the world? Okay. So this is a very typical view for Peace Valley Park. This is pretty much what you can see. From the lake. It's a very pretty place. Really sad that OBS disconnected again. Finally, when I got it working, you know? Apparently I needed a plug-in. Life is hectic. Oh, you haven't had time for art. That's okay. I mean, these times happen a lot, and it's okay to say that it's not a tragedy, you know? Okay, let's see. Let's Yep. That's life. Change to a more saturated color a little bit. Have some lavender fields in here anyway. The railing here does not get painted. Because honestly, at this point, it kind of looks to me like a 8-year-old is doing it. Maybe a 6-year-old. 4-year-olds probably could do this. Okay, then we get that bridge. Not the same. Okay, let's get that brown color again for the bridge. Hi, Bright Creations. Hello. Welcome. Long time no see. I don't know if Aunt Jan is still around. Thank you, I'm so glad you like it. It's a sketch for a mural, it's really simple. But hopefully the mural will come out okay. Okay, you can see me now. Okay. That's better. At last. I don't know how long the battery is gonna last, but before it gets too hot. So this is the platform. I can do it a little thicker. It died again, didn't it? Oh no, just went dim. I'm sure there are better ways to do this and faster. I'm sure I'll learn in time all the shortcuts and stuff. It. Let's get a little bit warmer color. as we come forward. Okay, Clara, I'll see you soon, hopefully. Take care. And have a good weekend if you miss me. If I'll miss you. Have a good weekend. Be a better way to apply texture to grass in up and down motion. At least we have good music, you know? If nothing else, there's good music. Maybe. Let's go for a symmetrical. Why not? Let's bring that water all the way here. And then we can put some ducks in there. We can put some swimming ducks, because one of the favorite things to do at Peace Valley Park actually is to feed the ducks. It's so fun. Starting to look somehow. Here we go. Yeah, this is it's got a few reference photos, but and they're probably I couldn't find any on a copyright-free websites, you know, so these are probably not copyright-free, the reference photos that I'm using, but I am not reproducing them. I'm like using them and changing them, you know. It just makes life easier for me, so I don't have to go out and take the pictures myself, which I could probably do. Could have probably done. Okay, let's clean up a little bit. I wanna clean up the edge. This reference photo is so small and blurry. I need to make it a little more less warm. A little bit cooler. Trying to make it continuous. for this. It's gonna be a little bit of a challenge to work around this, around the railing. I'm not painting on the railing, so I need to keep that clean. It's gonna be interesting seeing the railing smack dab in the middle of the design, but it's gotta be clean and able for people to use it. There we go. Let me just clean this water a little bit. Right. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. Here. I have to bring that dark again in the bridge here. The downside about using the tablet is that you can't really turn it around like a piece of paper. Some darks in there, maybe a little darker. Adding a little bit of texture to this wood. bit of a ledge. Maybe I'm gonna start another layer. That would be wise, huh? Add another layer. I'm gonna be working on top of previous layer. Maybe I'll increase the diameter just a little bit. Oh, I should have said in the Discord chat that I'm alive. I forget, sometimes these things slip my mind, you know? Okay, let's get some warmer color. Really, it does feel, you know what it feels like? This feels like first grade, just coloring with colored pencils. It's so silly. It feels so freaking silly. Like every single layer feels extremely silly to me. But the more we add and the more I develop the painting, it feels less and less, you know? The more it starts looking like something. But it doesn't change the fact that while I'm doing it, I feel like a child, just coloring with crayons. I think one of my greatest challenges is to make straight lines up and down. I always go one side or another. Okay. Gotta think where the light is coming from. Maybe I'll just do the light coming from the left. Shining on the right, shining on the left. That will be okay. Alrighty then. Trying to make these really vertical. Are these kind of like the same size here and here? Always make the foreground objects bigger than the background or the midground objects, and that'll really give everything such a three-dimensional effect. That is one of the tricks that you use to paint three-dimensional murals. So now when we do these little holes up here, they're super teeny tiny. I think this one is, made this one taller. This line is slightly bendy. Hang on, I'm just gonna make a mess and then erase it. See, the beauty of layers. If I was a dummy and I hadn't used layers, then this would have been a little difficult. But I always predict my mistakes. There we go. Clean. Alright, let's do that and that. And then we have another railing going. I really need to straighten this up. adjust the color here so that it's not as vibrant as the foreground, but I don't need to do it this one moment. You can do it either way. Like the block in stage, you can either do a dull block in and then add the brights, or you can do a bright block in and then add the dulls. It really doesn't matter. Sometimes I do it one way, sometimes I do it another way. I think as long as you have the elements in there in the end, it's all good. I'm just gonna go to the previous layer to do this. There we go. I went over the railing. There. This way it doesn't look bendy anymore. That's better. Maybe I'll just straighten up the lines here a little bit. There, now it kind of looks like slabs of wood. Let me add a little bit of a shadow in here, just because there's a ledge there and that ledge is gonna shadow the design. I want them to see it. What am I doing? Am I even doing it on the right? Let's just do it on the top layer then. And then maybe there's a little bit of shadow under the railing. There we go. Okay, let's keep going with this, with the railing. Oh, see, I'm going sideways. On the side. Having real trouble with straight lines. Oh, what did I do? I love the undo feature. I don't know if I'm using the right brush. And also the further you go, closer together everything gets. I think I could have done even more. look at my reference photo. My reference photo is very, very blurry. Like I can barely even make out what I'm looking at. When you go into the distance, everything is really grainy, but I will try to imagine. We'll try to imagine. Oh, the cold is really making everything so chilly. The nose runs, everything runs. I think a lot of people are very sensitive to the cold, or even to say allergic, you know? Not allergic, just easily affected, probably. You love it? I love being able to wear hoodies and warm clothes and hats and all of that. I love that. But I don't like being cold. You know, I love being cozy with a cup of tea and you know, a hoodie and stuff, but I don't like being cold. In the morning when I come and work out, I have to remember that I'll get so hot, and then I shouldn't dress too much. But before I get warm, it's really difficult to come downstairs in just a t-shirt. Would rather be cold. It's funny. YouTube withheld your comment, but we released it. Hang on, I just realized that I have the highlight on the wrong side, so I'm just gonna cover it. Actually, if the light is coming from a side, silly YouTube, right? No, now you got me thinking what makes me bitchy. Thinking like, what is it? I don't know if I have anything, you know, in specific. Like the lack of ice cream, I know sometimes can do that, but otherwise... Yeah, having people around me, that was it. That really is very effective sometimes. That's why I like not being with people. For their own good, you know, like I only care about the people around me. I want them to be comfortable. Sometimes being in my presence, it depends. Depends on what kind of a person you are. Although I do try to be equal and non-judgmental. Sometimes it happens. Okay. I think this railing is gonna come out pretty nicely. A bridge to adventure. Let the adventure begin. Let's make it a little warmer, like a little more reddish, right? Ooh, that's nice. All right, that's a nice way to... At least I have a nice light on this. on this bridge. Forgot about this. Maybe, no, it shouldn't be the same. Just trying to see if it's gonna be vertical, kind of. There we go. It's all good. Not here. Oh, went right through. What happens when you don't change from the pencil to from the brush to the eraser, right? Okay, on this side, let's warm it up a little bit, make it a little bit redder. On this side, the highlight is on the sides, not on the top of the wood slats. Probably gonna be the same on this side too. Should have highlighted the side and darkened the top. Make it a little bit smaller. Okay, let's see what we got here. let's thicken up this side of the... I think it's okay to just go and... That was... hang on. Let's go back to this. Oh, what did I do? Didn't I say okay? Okay, that's pretty much it for this. I think we're at a good place with the bridge. Or the, what's it called, the dock. Let's do another layer. Actually, we can work on the same layer. We can add some details. Let's put in some clouds. Thinking about some nice pictures of clouds that I've seen, you know, and they all kind of have this convergence, like from the outside towards the inside, wider towards you, and then getting smaller and more condensed as they move away in the distance. I also added a little bit of orange in these clouds to make them a little more colorful. Just nice and wispy. Making clouds in digital art form is so much easier than with paint. I'll leave them light. I'm not gonna add any dark to these clouds. I want them to be fluffy and not ominous at all. Not ominous. Actually, you know what? I remember actually the last time when I painted that canyon scene and I did the clouds with golden open acrylics. It's super easy to make clouds. These wispy ones. Let me go to the first layer. I just wanna create a little gradient in the sky. I want the bottom to be lighter than the top. So just kind of adding a little bit of lightness here. I know there's a gradient tool in Photoshop, but I haven't really used it. Just making the bottom a little bit lighter, like in reality. There we go, that's better. Now let's see. That's better. Oh. All right, we got the clouds in. Now let's add some highlights to these distant hills. Should I add some highlight? I'll add some highlight. Still keep them nice and kind of muted, you know? You don't want to have bright colors in the distance. You want the distant colors to be kind of grayed out or have that atmosphere in there. And to have some of the blues and really washed out colors. That's what gives that illusion of distance. And in here it's so cool because I can just make very misty textures. And create separate highlights down in here. I am starting to really love actually digital art. So I can just sit at the computer and I don't have to bother with getting out art supplies and stuff. It's really convenient. I think that is the main word, just convenience and comfortable. I'm not bothering too much about this side over here because I'll have the Peace Valley lavender farm and some bigger trees on this side here. All right, let's see what next. Let's do some water textures here. I have a nice picture. Maybe we'll have some reflections, some water reflections right in here. So we can do the green, we can go towards the blue, just add that. We can work on the same layer. A bit bigger. Just have a little bit of reflections in the water. I want to leave the very edge to be a little lighter. Some of this will be darker than others. Kind of trying to mimic the shape of the objects being reflected. There we go. That's nice. Let's reflect the sky a little bit. Maybe some of that. Ooh, that's a pretty color. Okay, for this one I wanna bring the opacity up all the way. Maybe not all the way. Just wanna have a smaller. Just that little. Oh, that's too much. Too much. Maybe go a little closer, make this a little smaller. Here in the water. I love the fact that I don't have to go back, you know, to fix mistakes like you would have to do in traditional art. It's a little bit easier. You're working with layers, and then you can go back and just erase a layer and start over if you don't like it. And this is, again, it's just supposed to be a plan. It's not the finished artwork. So for that purpose, I love digital. And also I would like to make some more merch designs on digital. I'm totally gonna have some ducks in here. So what are you working on right now, Jamie? What are you doing? Are your kids at school? Hey, Angel, welcome. Look at you. Hello. You're working on a digital portrait. Tyler Star Productions is my friend Angel. So you're working on a digital portrait. Anyone in particular? How's life, Angel? What a surprise. We do try to surprise sometimes. Well, we don't try, we just do. How are you doing today? You got any fun plans for the weekend? Life is fabulous. Could be worse. That doesn't really compute, Angel. It's either fabulous, or it could be worse. Like, there's a big range of emotions in there. Oh, what's happening in your states, Jamie? You're creating a bouquet of autumn flowers. Cool. Nice. Today, right now, or in the weekend? On the weekend. It's always nice to celebrate the autumn with flowers and autumnal things, pumpkins and stuff, leaves. What is your governor doing, Jamie? Being just a speck in the universe, it is fabulous where we are. That's good. And that's where we should be focusing on, the good things in life. Whenever we can, ignore the nasty stuff. This water's starting to look pretty nice. Let's do a little bit of reflections. So what does brown and blue do? Brown and blue. It's like a bluish brown. How do you find that in here? More like a purple. What did I just do? Hang on, I just did something. Okay, I need to create a new layer. Are you having coffee? Are you having coffee with Angel? This needs to be a layer. Wait. Oh gosh. That's, yeah. Yep, I am not showing you. That's awful, Jamie. Oh god. Our world is going to the dogs. It's awful. Yeah. If they start pulling that stuff here, then I'm gonna have to do something about it. It's not right. Oh my God. I mean, people are not gonna stand for it. You know, I don't think they will. When everybody's taking their kids out of schools, then they're probably gonna realize that this is sick. See what I'm doing? Doing everything in the having trouble with horizontalness. Needs ousted? Oh. That's awful. I don't blame you. You should, Jamie. Should do either one of those. Although, moving out, to be honest, I don't know how long we can hide from this. Like, it's gonna infiltrate everything. Let's do some of that. Maybe we can increase the opacity just a little bit. I'll go back and fix those the grass. It's really difficult for me to talk today. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I mean, I'm not sorry, but I don't really feel very talky today. That's all. You can see what I'm doing. Just trying to make reflections. Sometimes the two sides of the brain don't want to cooperate very much. And that is okay. Notice that when I blabber too much while I try to do work, I do pretty badly, and then I'm not very happy with it. But anyway, if I need to explain something, I don't think that'll hurt me. So to make these reflections, water reflections, I'm just thinking of waves, and the way they zigzag is kind of like a Z motion. That's how waves. Look. It was funny this morning with Anja, and she's like, maternity? Maternity? Like, don't worry, Anjan. Not from me. Don't expect anything from me. I've done my job. I've done my duty in this world. One and done. That's my motto. That's funny. Yeah. No more. Oh, that looks nice. Not too bad. Not too bad. They have a nice... Yeah, right there. GVH. That'll be a perfect place to put the logo. Alright, well, let us... I'm gonna do the farm. Let me zoom out first. Draw it in real quick. The farm. It's the lavender. You were done at 2. I wanted a boy and a girl, and I got him. Ah, that's good. Third kid to try for a son. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Oh, hang on. I got a message from my friend Amanda. Nah. Hang on, let me just reply to my friend. Sounds good, Amanda. Period. Will come after Amethyst comes home from school. She's gonna have an art show, and she needs a little help putting up the stuff, the art. Maybe I'll do a quick live stream when she has the student art show. Oh my gosh, that's funny. You thought you were gonna have another girl, huh? I don't want to squeeze it in the corner there, but I could have put it on the other side. It's too late now. Is it too late now? It's not too late now. Oh, what am I talking about? Come on, we can be flexible. We can change the design a little bit. We were going to name her Joanna. Oh. I mean, you didn't have to go. Joanna is a pretty... it's a pretty unusual name, you know. It's not very common. But John is very common. That's funny. Alright, let's change... I'm gonna change direction just a little bit. Why not? Okay, layers. Let's add more layers. So I'm just gonna, oh, what am I doing? Again, I'm erasing. Ah, after his father and brother. Not the same person, right? His father and brother, his name is John? Are John? Is John? Huh. Interesting. They all have different middle names. Have a John. I don't know. I mean, to each his tradition. You know what I mean? I wouldn't do it, but I know people do it a lot. Like, come on. Be a little more inventive. You don't have to be a Georgian-ish generation. It's a little tedious and confusing, especially if you're important. You end up being important, you get confused. Right? I know, that's what I said. I got to pick his middle name since I let him have John as a name. So what middle name did you choose? Alright, there we go. That's a little better. It's a little too balanced, but maybe I'll just change it on the other side a little bit. There we go. And then we can bring this up here. You know what? I'm gonna start a different layer just in case I change my mind. Just in case. I'm gonna have a lot of layers. It's gonna be so confusing. Michael. Cool. Michael John. John Michael. John Michael. It's very similar with, I mean, a little bit similar with my daughter when my mother-in-law wanted her name to be her mother's name. But of course I already had an agenda. I already knew I wanted to name my daughter Amethyst. And when my husband like, well, you know, my mother would really like her name to be like her mother, which is Sybil. So maybe we can have her middle name be Sybil. I'm like, Amethyst Sybil. Said, I don't think so. That would be a little weird. It just doesn't roll off the tongue, you know. It's just very not matching the vibe. So her family name was Rosenman. So eventually I said okay, Rose would be okay. So my daughter's name is Amethyst Rose, which I like. I'm not opposed to Amethyst Rose. It's funny because then afterwards I learned that there's another girl whose name is also Amethyst Rose, Cordelia Amethyst Rose. Found out in this podcast, and then I looked for her on I cyberstalked her a little bit. Thank you. And then cyberstalked her a little bit, and well, I just asked for her friendship, and then I invited her to join this group that I have on Facebook. It's called Trust the Flow. And you know how Facebook, when you invite somebody to something, and then you only send the invitation one time, and then Facebook does this thing where it keeps prodding you. You haven't responded. There's only like a few days until, join the club. And the girl got so pissed at me, and she sent me a message: stop inviting me to the group. I already said I didn't want to join. Like, whoa. Okay, unfriend. To not make her upset at me anymore was very awkward. A little bit awkward. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if she actually yelled when she wrote, but that's how I read it. It sounded like she was yelling at me. She didn't seem so antisocial, on the podcast. She seemed a little bit normal. She was talking about this condition that she has called maladaptive daydreaming. And I thought, in a lot of ways I feel like I have maladaptive daydreaming sometimes, because I like to just kind of get lost in my fantasies sometimes in my own head. So I thought, hey, we have something in common, and oh my gosh, my daughter's got your name, and I never even knew that there would be another person in the world with such a beautiful name. But just like I don't like to be bothered sometimes, I totally understand how other people don't want to be bothered sometimes. These people are weird. Yeah, we do. I can't blame her. I can't say that I blame her. Hey, Clara! Clara's back. I decided to change this image, but I think, hang on, let me see if this would look, I think actually it would look better like this than like this, because it faces away from the scene, so I'm putting it right here, so that way it's facing towards the scene. I think that'll be even better. So that's what I'm gonna be putting in there. Oh, thanks, Clara. I hope they'll like it. I don't know. I really like the way this bank is looking so much better than this one. This got a more curve to it. Very good to have you back. This way it'll kind of feel like you're right on the water, maybe a little bit. It's almost as good. We'll have little duckies there. Okay, now let's just get into this and stop procrastinating on drawing this. And I think I'm gonna start another layer. I'm gonna have a lot of layers in here. Let me zoom out so I see how big it'll be. Might make the bank a little bigger, even a little bigger. the water. I will change it. So these, it's a funny story. This morning I actually went on Discord. I'm like, oh, I should totally get those. Brushes that Quilder was so generous to share all the information and the resources and stuff. And I'm like, I should totally go and get the brushes. So this morning, when I was outside having my coffee, I went on my phone. I'm like, okay, let's see. And I watched a little bit of the video, and wow, what the guy is doing with the brushes is really cool. And I saw the brushes are actually kind of like templates, I think. So they kind of do the thing for you in a way. And then I meant to come to the computer and then download them here and then get them into Photoshop. And then I did my workout and stuff, and then when I came back, the computer, the Discord I was logged out of Discord, and I couldn't log back in before the stream started. So I just don't have the brushes, but it's okay because I did the other sketch with just these basic brushes, and it was okay. Let me just try to figure out how this barn looks in 3 dimensions, because it looks kind of wonky to me. I think it should be kind of like that, actually. Yeah, so I was saying, this must be an older version of Photoshop. It is an older version of Photoshop. Yeah, I had a newer version, and then I don't know what happened. It was misbehaving a lot, so I had to uninstall it. And then when Sam reinstalled it, this is what he gave me, so I honestly have no idea. I have no idea. It is an older version though, you're right. Oh, thank you, Clara. It's a struggle. No, it's not a struggle. It's just a matter, I think, of finding a good resource and then following what you see. It's more about observation. But yeah, I think that lighting and shadow play a huge important role in making something look three-dimensional and realistic, you know, like everything is just light and shadow. So if you apply the light and the shadow where it needs to be, then the whole piece makes sense. And sometimes the trick is, you know, finding the right colors, and like what I'm doing here, I think it should be a little redder. Yeah. I'm not sure if this barn should be bigger. I feel like it should be bigger. I do want to do some, like this project, I love the fact that I have, you know, this is a commission and this is a job, so I like that. On the other hand, kind of craving the time to do something for myself, although I don't even know necessarily what I do know what I want to do. I just don't have the time at the moment. You know what I want to do? I really want to personalize my car. I want to paint my car. I've been wanting to do it since last year or even 2 years ago. I don't know. Just been very nervous about it because it's a big thing, you know. And well, in the beginning when I was pondering it, I didn't even think that I could invest so much money to, because not just the painting, it's basically the clear coat afterwards. Am I attached? No, I'm not attached. But these are this is just basically the first layer, you know. I just like putting base colors in there first, and then I'll add more other nuances and stuff. But I am trying to figure out what the color should be. But I can see, now that I'm looking at the reference photo, I can see that the roof is actually lighter. And also it has a different shape. No, not necessarily, but I do think that you know, the reference photo has the correct proportions and shapes and stuff, so I do want to follow it in that respect, but I'm not necessarily, you know, I can play around with the colors. What is the mood I want to capture? Community and kind of family, community, that kind of mood. Yeah. Warm and cozy, I would say that. Warm and cozy, yeah. What colors do you have for me for warm and cozy? I'm just changing the shape of this a little bit. The roof should not be seen so much. And then I'm gonna warm. These colors, they're looking too cool and pigmented. They are looking for bright, brilliant colors. I mean, not brilliant, but they want, you know, bright. They said something like red barn, blue sky, yellow corn, something. So I think they're looking for something pretty basic. But yeah, ultimately it's up to me, you know, like what I want it to look like. And ultimately, as the artist, I should be trusted to have the better judgment, you know? Like, yeah, definitely, I wouldn't mind. I don't mind help. They are too cool. Gotcha. Cool and pigmented. Yeah, I definitely don't want to communicate crayon vibes. But I don't want to do that. Should warm them up. It's kind of weird working in Photoshop, to be honest. Finding the right colors in Photoshop is a little bit challenging. Yeah, I do want it to look classy though, like classy and warm and nice, not crayon-y at all. I would not like that. That would be awful. See, and I don't, I should probably start working with color schemes. It's a very good idea. I'm just lazy now. I should just change the opacity. Yeah, you're right. That's what I was afraid of too. I feel like sometimes my my Photoshop drawings look like crayon drawings. Do not want that. Okay, let's grab some dark. Let's get a little close up in here. I should really be going up this angle. I don't know how I lost it. You have 2 color palettes. It's not too late. You can send them to me on Instagram, I think. Oh wow! Have in my feed I get really cool architectural design finishes. Pretty cool stuff. In case you're wondering what these are, windows. Should have done another layer. The yellow for the sky and water highlights, warm light blue for the water. Okay. Where are you sending them? Just let me know. Oops. I'm off to eat lunch. We'll be back if you're still here. Okay. Enjoy your lunch. Oh, it's 1 o'clock. Makes me want to eat some lunch. Probably will still be here. Most likely. Okay. I'm gonna increase the opacity. find those kind of the same angle and perspective. Hopefully. Alright, let's grab some purple. Sorry, let me just mute my phone. I don't think I got Clara's message. Did you send me? No. I don't know. Getting some this purple, something like that, a little bluer. Yeah, I'm gonna be smart and open another layer. Music okay? I'm having really nice music. Just wanna you to hear it. Instead of my voice, that is. Thank you, Jamie. Glad you like it. Where is the right volume? Alright, maybe we'll add some creases in here. Forgot to add some darkness at the top. Okay, and let's lighten it up just a little bit. There's another thingy over here. Should be darker. Okay, and then there's a pole, whatever color it is. I don't know, something to hold this up, I guess. And then something like that. Here. That's what that was. Sometimes it's difficult to make up what's in these reference photos, you know? You don't know what is that? Where'd that come from? What is the meaning? Lunchtime for you. Okay. Good. What are you eating? Makes me want to eat. Got some work to do before I eat. Miles to go before I sleep. Pizza. I have pizza. I have pizza. Leftover pizza. what kind of pizza are you eating? I must have all of the information about your lunch. Vicarious living through lunch. Four meat stuffed crust. Wow. That is something. That sounds delicious if you're into that sort of thing. I have 4 cheese pizza. I'm a much simpler, much simpler person. In a moment, we'll make sense of this. All right. Oh, keep pressing the bottom of the pen. Okay, I think that's enough information. We'll just have the we'll just have the lavender kind of come up a little bit. Maybe we'll just add some more darker details in here. Oops. I like cheese pizza. It's my favorite. Not a big fan of meat on pizza, but it's just because I don't generally do it. So I like to keep my vices at a minimum, you know. If I love cheese, I'll just go with cheese. No need to overindulge, you know. For veggie lovers, I guess so. Not big on vegetables on pizza. I kind of just like, you know what? I like mushrooms and garlic. That's pretty much what I like on my pizza. If I'm gonna have anything else but cheese, I just like. But I do like tomato sauce, so don't give me a white pizza. I don't like white pizza. Pizza ranch. It has tomatoes and spinach on it. I like spinach. Yeah, I could go for spinach on pizza. we order pizza, my daughter and I will get mushroom with black olives. I like that combo too. Generally, I'm not a big olive fan, but I don't mind olives in pizza. Because it's not like the only taste that I taste, so olives on pizza are okay, but otherwise, not big on olives. Tomato and spinach one has a white sauce. Nah, I like my red sauce. I like red sauce. Son gets gluten and cheese free with hamburger and pineapple. Just sausage. My daughter likes the well, she's dairy free and gluten free, so she gets the dairy gluten free pizza from Daya. Daya makes a nice cheese pizza that is gluten free and dairy free, and then my husband's also dairy free, so he gets but it's also, I think, gluten free, the Daya pizza. He likes the meat lovers, or it's something like Supreme. That's it, it's Supreme because it's got the fake sausage in it. And I just like the cheesy, real cheesy pizza. I think this looks nice from a distance. Let's see. Yeah, it's okay. It's alright, it's fine. If they're gonna shut down this idea too, I don't want to spend too much time on it. Okay, let's see where we have that. Well, I hope not. I hope that I can make it nice enough that they like it. Right here. Layer 1. I don't know about pineapple on pizza. I'm not sold on pineapple on pizza. I'm just kind of old school. I think fruit and vegetables should mind their own business. When it's pizza time, it's like, don't take it away from cheese, you know what I mean? Let cheese have it just this one time. You like Hawaiian? That's the one that has the pineapple in it. Ham and pineapple. I mean, I don't mind it. Don't get me wrong. I'll eat it. It's just, I do try to stay away from meat, you know, sometimes. Just to not overdo it. Still like this bank better. What makes this bank better than this bank? I think because it ends over there. Let's see if I can. Oh no. Let's go back. Okay. Anchovies. I like, I've never had anchovies on a pizza. I think it's a kooky idea to have fish on pizza, but I like sardines, you know, so I don't think I would mind it so much. Of course they do. Don't they always? Okay, let's see. I need to erase the water patterns from this grass. Do they get erased? There we go here. It is good. It just makes it salty. Anchovies. I like salt, so I would probably like it. All right, let's make some lavender, shall we? Let's open up another layer. Layer after layer after layer. I'm erasing, that's what I'm doing. Ooh, that was thick. It's going for something but a little less opaque maybe. Let's see. It's gonna go over. Bogna Colda? No, what is that? Hang on, let me look it up. I've never even heard of it. Bogna Cauda dish. French bread, garlic and anchovies originating Piedmont, Italy. Garlic and anchovies. Ooh, kind of like fondue. I think I would like this. It's called hot bath. Dipping sauce for vegetables. It's part of the Christmas Eve buffet, huh? So it's hot. What does it taste like? Garlic, anchovies, and olive oil cooked together to make a warm sauce. With aromatic and powerful primary ingredients like anchovy and garlic, Bogna Cauda's flavor is anything but mild. Nice! Okay, I think I would love to give this... I love good and rich, yeah! Huh, do you have Italian descent? Jamie? I don't know, he might have said, but... Cool. You're gonna have to remind me, because I would love to do this. Heavy cream and half. Oh. Slow cook over an entire day, reducing many times. Oh. I see. We can't do cream and half. The closest thing we can do to that is coconut milk, and people in my house don't really like coconut milk. I love coconut and coconut milk, but not very popular around here. Let's do a lavender, like a lavender color. Croatian, and that is a dish they serve as well. Huh. Interesting. I've never heard of it. Nor anything like similar. As we're from Europe, you know, and you think that a lot of recipes get, you know, mixed up who started it and stuff like that. A lot of cultures there share the same kind of dishes, but never heard of this. Interesting. You're gonna have to remind me to do this when the holidays come, Jamie. I'm gonna have to look up a recipe that you can do without dairy. I'm sure that people do it nowadays. Of course, it's not gonna be the same. And you know what? I might be the only one who likes it anyway, because I don't think the people in my house like anchovies. They don't like sardines, and I like sardines and tuna, and I don't know if I've had anchovies before. But I like sardines, and they're very similar. They're very similar to anchovies. Okay, coming closer, the lavender flowers get bigger and bigger. This is just the base coat. I'll add some dark stuff in there. Bacalao. Salted cod cooked with potatoes, garlic, salt, butter, and olive oil. Oh, that sounds good. I'm hungry now. I want to say tell me more, but probably shouldn't. Probably shouldn't tell me more, because then I'm just gonna say okay, bye. I'm gonna go eat. And I have to finish this. I think it's gonna take longer than just this stream to finish this. Maybe I'll put some butterflies in here, then some ducks in here. And on this side, I'm gonna have a little boat. What else did I have on this side? I had a boat. That's pretty much it. I'm looking at the thumbnail. I'm gonna have to figure out. Maybe I'll just bring, you know what? I'll bring the lake over here and have maybe a couple of boats, or just one boat. Just want to keep it simple. Have you ever had stuffed cabbage? Now I'm quizzing you. Stuffed cabbage, also called sarmale. That's a traditional Romanian dish, although they cook it all throughout, I don't know, neighboring countries in Europe too. My family calls it Sodoma. Sodoma. Sodoma and Gomorrah. It's funny. Also part Romanian. No way! I didn't know that. Cool. Do you keep any of the traditions? That's okay. To be honest, I mean, I say I'm Romanian, but I grew up in Romania, you know, and I think most of my life is spent in Romania. However, you know, like, it's most of my life when I was a kid and child, and although I do have, you know, memories and, you know, traditional memories and stuff like that, I feel like I still don't have the maturity of having lived in Romania properly. Like, if you ask me a whole bunch of stuff, I'll probably be very humbled by not knowing what I should know as an ex-Romanian. So it's sad, but true. Yeah, I tried to keep some of the traditions, and I made my own traditions, you know, like making dandelion cookies every spring. I sure hope that my daughter keeps the tradition, because honestly, this is something that I made up. And that would be cool. Like, it would be a way to just remember a fun thing that you learn from home. And but I make stuffed cabbage usually on the winter holidays. You're a mutt. That's the best, you know. It's good to be a hybrid. You have a lot of good stuff that makes you a stronger person. Half German, half Croatian. That's cool. Hey, Clara. Hello. It's good to have you back. I didn't receive them. Where did you send them? Did you send them to me? Did you send them on Instagram or? Yes, I just found out. Do you keep any of the traditions, or are you an active citizen of the world or a passive one? Traditions at holiday. Yeah. I mean, honestly, that's when family traditions and cultural traditions come in mostly. That's true. Oh, you put them on the chat? What chat? In Discord? Hang on. Hang on, if you put them in Discord, let me go and see. I did not check Discord. There's so many. There's so many pages. Genetic testing. That's funny. I find it hilarious. People. Hang on, did I? Nope. I find it funny people who do their genetic testing to find out, you know, who might be in their family. It's like knowing who's in your real, you know, knowing your existing family isn't bad enough. Isn't it true though? Like, I am okay with not knowing, with the possible uncertainty that I had some very important people in my family. I find that people who brag about their important ancestry, like, just make something of yourself, you know? Don't just ride on your ancestors' glory. It doesn't make you anything. But anyway, people find pride in many things. We're not all the same. It doesn't show up, no. I did not see them. Okay. You can just DM them or, yeah, send them to me over Instagram messages. Maybe I'll increase the this just a little bit. Some more. I did it to settle a family disagreement. Oh, I see. So were the results pleasing? Were they satisfactory? Or did everybody do the testing? I don't need to. I don't need to know, Jamie, if it's sensitive information. I got him. I don't want a cookie. Thank you. Oh. Accept all. Okay. Jeez. Well, that's a nice green. They are nice. Ooh, I particularly like this one. It's very cool. Can I like it? Nope, I can't like it because I need to be signed in. That red, vermilion, orange, and some sage green. My in-laws gifted it to me for Christmas when I got it. What? Oh, what? Why? Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand. Yeah, they're nice palettes. How do I make it smaller? Or I can just screenshot it. Okay. Alright. I think I'll only be here for a few more minutes, because I'm getting a little antsy of sitting and getting a little hungry. You know how it is. I just need a break. My daughter's gonna be home soon, and then later on I'm gonna run to my friend's studio. She needs some help with putting up her kids' art, students' art for the art show. And if I go there tomorrow, maybe I'll do a little bit of a stream showing the art, the kids' art. It's always kind of fun to see what the kids are doing. It's really interesting, actually. It's got a bunch of good students. Who do pretty art. Some of them have been with her for a long time. They're quite talented. I should have just done the dark base coat first and then put the highlights, but I did it the other way, like a noob. Yeah, I'll work more with that. I'll use some more of those colors to see where they could go. Like change the highlights a little bit. I mean, yeah, you know what it is? Once I put the final highlights, even this, the distant hills, once I put those final highlights, when I figure out exactly the color that I want to do as my highlight, I pretty much sprinkle it here and everywhere to kind of give it a wholesome look, you know, and then everything looks like it's bathed in a light of a certain color, and then have a backlight that is like the other side is backlit by another color, and that makes it so the warm will probably be, you know, the sun will probably be something like an orange, and then the backlight will be something like a green, I think, orange and green, or bluish. It could be blue, or it could be like a lavender or a blue. Let me just finish the lavender and I'll put in the both, and then I think I'll be at a point where I'm comfortable with stopping. think I'll add some warmer purple to the lavender too, like a magenta-y. And then I'll show you, Clara, when I finish it. I'll show you how it comes out. Alright, I think I'm done with this particular picture reference photo for now. Now let me get I'll be working off of this. I'll be working off of this one. I'll just be borrowing the boat basically. And maybe I'll put the other boats there. Yeah, probably I'll do that. So, alright. Okay, so I think... Let me see the layers here. This layer. I'll be working on this layer. I'm gonna bring this color back in here. I was just looking at the thumbnail to see how it looks. See the colors in that color scheme. This phone is so infuriating. I used to have the Pixel 3, and the Pixel 3 had the thumbprint on the back, the thumbprint identifier. And it worked so well, and I guess I always took it for granted. But now I got a Pixel 6, and the thumbprint is on the front. It's on the screen, and it's the most awful fingerprint, identifier. It barely recognizes my fingerprints. It's so annoying. Very annoying. Okay, so this is that one green, Clara. Then it moves into the other green. Let me just grab the other one, which is kind of like bluish. Like that, bluisher, kind of like that. It's very light. It needs to be darker. Oh, I meant to make it bigger. It's gonna be okay for the transition, but it needs to be darker for the foreground. It's even lighter than the foreground. I wonder what'll go on this side of the grass. Guess I haven't decided yet. Like that green much more. Which, the dark one? Yeah, it's nice. Well, the one in the distance needs to be a little grayed out. Like I said, for the base, I don't really worry so much, because then once you add all the highlights and stuff, you can really refine it. I can type in the codes. What? Really? What? Come on. I can type what codes? Hang on. Am I missing something? E6A. I don't know. Huh? Where do you type them in? I have no idea what you're talking about, Clara. To be honest, I don't know. The dark one. I did. That's the one that I used on the bottom. The one in the distance is 90A57E. Yes, it is. How do you find the name though? Oh, this is the one in the distance. You want that to be that? Is that what you're saying? It's where the number is. At the bottom. Oh. I never knew that. What? Oh. So did you want that color to be on the top right here? Because I use that color right here. I can use it as the highlight for that. Although I was thinking of actually flattening that part. Thank you for teaching me that, Clara. I never even knew. And was there a blue there too? No, there wasn't a blue. It's pretty cool. You learn something new every day, eh? So I want this to be, I don't want it to be symmetrical. I think I have some schmutz from other layers. Right here, I gotcha. That was neat. I never knew that. See, I told you I'm such a noob at Photoshop and stuff. There, that's a little better. Maybe I'll have some birds flying through. Alright, let's have a boat. Let's do that. Let's open up another layer like a good person. Okay, maybe let's see, where are we gonna have this boat? Right there. No, that's a dark color that you entered in. That's the darker of the two colors. Was it? Ah, the one with it. So did you want me to use the dark color for the distance for this? Hang on, I think I'm starting to be on the page that you are. Use the yellow for the sky, it will make it feel nostalgic and comfy. Like the yellow for the sky or for the clouds in the sky? Because they said they wanted a blue sky. I know, I would have gone with the colorful sky. With something warm sky, but I think they want a blue sky 497E6A. 497E6A. That is the dark one. No, that, oh, right. The one in the distance is 90A57E. Okay. Okay. 90A57E. I'll try. Okay. Let's see. I think it'll be too light. But maybe not. Let's just see. Maybe it will make it look all misty and stuff. Maybe I should have used a different layer. Let's just go back, because I'm pretty sure I'm in layer 1, yeah. I'm just gonna go back and undo, just in case I don't like it. Okay, and then I'm gonna do another layer. Yeah, I'll have to stick with blue. The cold is making my nose tingly. Although it's not really cold anymore, I don't know, maybe there's something here that I'm sensitive to. Zoom in here. This layer underneath the burn so I don't have to be so careful. Maybe I'll put a little bit of mist on the bottom. Maybe a little bit of mist on the bottom just to make it even more fancy. That's too much. Hang on. Let's undo some of this. You can only go so far. Ah! Because the flow is all up. like that. It is very warm. Then I'm gonna have to change the reflections on the water. That's a problem. Because then they're not the same color, are they? Layer 5, layer, this is it. Layer 3. I'll just make another layer and get this color, make it a little darker, and just kind of you know what, I'll just mute layer, was it 3? Yeah, I'll just do that. Grab some of this color. Those reflections should have been on the bottom, not on the top. It's okay. Let's get some of that. Let's put some of that in the water. Yeah, true. It's true, Clara. I'll have to start working with palettes, color palettes. I think they are helpful. Yes, I agree. good to be obsessed with something that matters. Hang on, let me just move my face over to the other side. So you can see what I'm working over here. Alright, let's just put this boat in and then I really must go. I must go. I don't think there's anything on layer 10, so... Okay. Let's get some of this. Zoom out so I can get an idea. Oh, let's move this layer on top. I'm big into it when it comes to graphic design. Yeah. I need to really learn about that too, Clara. I really want to make good merch. It's like an obsession for me as well. So I gotta start learning and listening to you. Got a Skillshare account that really kind of upset that I don't use it as much as I should use it. I really should use it more often. Just don't really sit down to watch something that will help me, you know? I'd rather watch trivial stuff that just like a waste of time sometimes. I need discipline in my life, you know what I mean? You've given me a lot to think about, Clara, so thank you for that. As I'll be working on this piece, I'll definitely be thinking more about colors and how I should be proceeding. How they play and the mood and the feel that I'm going for, you know. I definitely wanted to feel a certain way, and I just hope that I'll be on the same page with the people. thought about trying Skillshare. Ugh. You know what? I don't know. It's not for me. It's what I've learned, that I had it for a year. I didn't really use it so much, or I had it for a few months. It was like a free trial. Then I tried for a whole year. It wasn't really, I didn't take advantage of it as much as I could have. I mean, they have so many lessons and so many things to try, and then I tried it again. I tried to really be more disciplined and dedicated to it, and I started a whole bunch of classes, but then they just don't, in my experience, I just don't find the classes there to be like advanced level, you know? Like, it's all kind of beginner level. And yeah, I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you. And I think actually this is where I'll be stopping it. I can't even see where the boat is. I have to look at an actual boat. And the picture is it's very weird. I will send it to you. And I think I'll actually stop right here. And yeah, thank you guys for stopping by and hanging out, and I'm gonna see you. Thank you. Which one? The one in the picture? I'll send you the picture too if you can figure it out. Thank you guys. Have a great weekend, and I hope I'll see you next week. I'll probably see you next week. So yeah. Mwah. Bye. Thank you. And thank you for the help, Clara. You too. Let me see where I'm ending the stream.